should not pay for the sins of the son, and the son not pay for the sins of the father. You know, but the scriptures say that every 3-4 generations, you come back and you pay for what you did in your past lives, man. You come serve your judgment here in the planet Earth, man. This is a place of judgment. You know, this is where the Lord sends you back to pay what you did, man. That's why you got people born with no fucking arms, you know, born all deformed, you know, born with all kinds of different diseases that you questioning, like, well, what the fuck happened? Hey, that's the judgment of the Lord, man. And they asked Yahawashi, hey, did his father sin or did he sin? That he was telling them pretty much because that dude was I think he was he couldn't walk, right?
Yeah, he was all jacked up, man.
He was jacked up. Pretty much they asked him, hey, did he sin or his father sin? And the Lord said, you know, it was for an example to was, you know, pretty much to show the power of Yahawashi, man. Well, that gives you the understanding that, hey, if you do some shit in the past life, man, you're gonna come back and pay for it here, man. That's what we're going through. We're paying for what we did in our past lives.
We were back in the nation days, man. Like the brother said, to the third and fourth generation, man. So that's Esau coming back, his spirit being recycled to the third and fourth generation, man. Coming back. That's why there's so much people on the earth today, man. Why? Because this is the place of judgment. It says in the book of Theaticus, what? That this is the place of judgment, man. That the earth, that judgment is here, man. So this is how we receive our judgment, man. And there is no hell either, man. You know, like these Christian churches teaches there is no hell. You know, these Christian churches teaches that, you know, if you're a bad person, you're going to go to hell. If you're a good person, you're going to go to heaven. No, man. You know, the hell is a condition, man. We are in hell right now, man. We are in a place of the judgment, man. You know, how can this not be hell? You know. This sure is hell ain't paradise. You know, I'm
not to us. This is Esau's paradise.
Yeah, Esau's kingdom, man. This is Esau's paradise, man. This all this folly that you see is the way he wants his kingdom set up, man. He wants his kingdom set up in wickedness. You know, he wants his food defiled. He wants his air defiled, man. He wants to do things for greedy gain and for filthy lucre, man. That's his MO. You know, he likes death, destruction, and murder. That's been his MO from the beginning. I'm gonna keep on going. This is verse 4. For they are infident children and stiff-hearted, talking once again about the sons of Israel, so-called black Native Americans. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus says the Most High Yahawah. And we are sent unto these rebellious nation. We are sent to prophesy, man, for the time being. But that's gonna ultimately end, because that, like the brother's bringing out, like we've been bringing out, there will be a famine of the word coming, man. That's why you have this Facebook shutdown, man. That's why you have that's gonna trickle down to YouTube eventually. And there's a decree. I think the brother brought it out, man. You brought out that you can't say nothing against the Jews on YouTube, right? And this brother got videos banned because of that, man.
Hey, well, that was.
I was just gonna say, yeah, they got. See, because their tentacles reach so far into the world, man. These Khazarians, man. You know, the fake Jews that you can't even say anything about them because they'll quickly ban your video off of YouTube or you'll get slapped with a fine. People have been in jail. There's many accounts of people that have served time for exposing them, you know, for what they really are.
Yeah, they're calling anti-Semitic. Yeah, you know, but who are the real Israelites, man? You know, we are the real Israelites. You know, we so-called black Native Americans, we are the true Israelites, man. You know, and that word Jewish, that's just a shortened version of Judah, man. You know. So, but they are not the tribe of Judah. You know, they say that they're Jewish, but they can't tell you who the rest of the tribes are, man. They can't tell you who Esau Edom is. Why? Because they know who Esau Edom is. They are, man. They are Esau Edom, and they know it, man. They know that they're false Jews, man. They know that their history goes back to the Khazars, man. You know, and that's in that book, that 13th tribe, man. And you can research that for yourself. You know, and they know all this, man. But we've been sent to prophesy unto the children of Israel, man. And just like Paul was sent to prophesy to the Israelite foreigners, and we've been prophesied to tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the children of, you are the sons of Israel, you are the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that the scriptures speak about, man. And we have come to seal the elect men. You know, we've come to be fishers of men. And what did Yahawashi tell the disciples, man? He said, you shall become fishers of men. And what does it say in the Old Testament? I would say fishers, they shall fish, and I would say hunters, they shall hunt. So one thing got to lead to another, man. So after the fishing is done, after the seal, there's going to be hunting time. It's going to be hunting season, like they say, man. But why? Because there will be no longer no need to come out here and prophesy anymore. Because like you said, man, those that need to receive it here shall receive it. So I'm going to keep on going. This is they if his children is still for that, I do send them unto them, I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt see, and thus saith the Most High Yahawah, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, but they were a rebellious house, you should know that there has been a prophet among them. And so ultimately you're going to know that those men standing in these bed sheets, on the highways and hedges, on the street corners of America throughout the earth, that you were going to know that those men had the truth, that they were the prophets of the Most High, man. You're going to know that once that time of the word comes. And you're gonna like it says in the book of Amos, man, you should be running to it, you should be seeking, but you're not going to find that word, man. What if Yahawashi broke down in one of the parables, man? You're gonna have no oil, man. They go to the money sellers and buy, man. Because we will no longer be commanded to come out here and teach, man. We will no longer be commanded here to teach you, man. So those men that don't have the oil for their lamps, and we have oil for our lamps, man. Why? Because we doing this work, man. We have this word, we have this truth, man. We are not those foolish virgins, man. We are those men that are diligent out here. Most I will we be those elect, man. I'm gonna keep on going. Thou son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of the words, rise and do thee with thee, and thou shalt dwell among scorpions. And that's talking about the wickedness of society in America today, man, because we we stand out here in great boldness, prophesying among scorpions, among snakes, man. And what the scripture say that I will give you power to what? To step on fucking all snakes and scorpions, man, and serpents and devil. Why? To not be confounded by the wickedness of this world, man. Why? Because the spirit of Yahawah is with us, man. Now I'm gonna keep on going. It says, and thou son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of the words, the fires and thorns be with thee, and thou just dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of the words, nor be dismayed at their looks. That's what they have, man. They come by, they give us no dirty looks, man. They come by and they throw their hands up at us and shake their head at us, but we're commanded to come out here and prophesy anyways, man.
Scriptures say you hate me because I tell you the truth, man. They're gonna hate, because people don't, we live in a society where people can't take the truth. People are on a very pussy ass spirit, man. I can't find no other words to say, but that's the spirit that most people are in, man. Especially you men, man. Man tells you the truth about yourself, and you want to fight the man. That's the spirit that the world is in, man. They don't want to take heed to anything that the men of the Lord want to say or telling them, man. People are.
And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. So whether you receive it or not, man, this word's going to get pushed out anyways. But we've been saying ultimately there's going to be a time that this word will no longer be put out here, no longer be accessible to the majority of people out here, man. Why? Because the Most High, Yahawashi, going to shut that down, man. And when he does, we're going to go on to the next step, man. The next part of the movie, which is what? Which is going to be destruction. It's going to be martial law. There's going to be race wars. There's going to be all kinds of crazy things going on, man. Jacob's trouble. And what comes after that? There's going to be nuclear missiles. And there's going to be great destruction upon the earth. And then what comes after that, man? And Yahawashi himself coming down with great glory, man. To what? To bring righteousness upon this earth, to set up as elect man and destroy your so-called Edomites, you white people, and put you into slavery for 1,000 years, man. And just basically set this whole world in order, man. The new heaven and the new earth that the scripture's talking about, man. And that's not talking about like the completely new heaven, new earth. That's talking about a restored heaven and earth, man. The Lord's going to restore everything back to its former glory, man. He's going to restore his people, his nation, to their former glory, man. That fear and that dread that Israel had upon all the other nations, man. And I'm going to keep on going. But thou son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. We're not supposed to be like the majority of these people out here, man. We're supposed to be on a different level than these people, man. Like the rebellious house, open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And what is the Lord has given us to eat? This roll, man, this honey, man, right here, man. The bitter and the sweet, the old and the new, the whole roll. That's what we're commanded to ingest. That's what we're commanded to learn. That's what we're commanded to ultimately come out here and teach, man. Anybody got something? With that, man, most I willing was edifying. They'll say, Barak to Yahawah.
Barak to Yahawah.
Barak to Yahawashi.
Barak to Yahawashi.
Barak to Yahawah.
Barak to Yahawah.
Barak to Yahawashi.
Barak to Yahawashi.
Barak to Yahawah.
Barak to Yahawah.
Barak to Yahawashi.
Shalom.
Shalom.